I was showing 3 new interns around the office when a strange, disembodied voice suddenly echoed in my mind. This woman is the male lead's 9th canary. Doesn't that make her the villainous rival standing in my way? Locked away in an asylum in the end? Classic villainous fate. Wait, my first meeting with the male lead is about to happen. She better not ruin it for me. My steps faltered for a fraction of a second. I turned back, offering a polite smile to the 3 interns. You girls might want to tie your hair back, I said softly. The CEO hates it when women leave their hair loose. Ruin it for her? Far from it. I'd gladly hand over every single one of my benefactor's quirks and preferences on a silver platter to this self-proclaimed heroine. After all, nobody wanted the arrival of the 10th canary more than I did. Hearing my advice, the 3 girls paused, immediately reaching up to tidy their hair. One of them, a girl named Daisy Campbell, kept her eyes lowered. The tips of her ears flushed a faint pink, and she offered a shy, polite smile. Thank you, Ms. Nancy. Yet, her inner voice crashed into my mind with crystal clarity. What's with the sudden kindness? There's got to be a catch. The chat says she's the classic villainess, always playing dirty behind people's backs. I can't let her play me for a fool. Thank God I have this live feed. I kept walking, the smile on my face fading slightly. A quiet amusement settled in my chest. Let her think what she wanted. I just wanted her to secure her place quickly so I could finally be replaced. As we approached the main office floor, Daisy's mental voice grew increasingly frantic and unhinged. What is going on? Why does every single female employee have their hair up? In the hallways, the break room, the cubicles, not a single loose strand. Ugh, why is the chat feed only telling me now that the CEO despises loose hair? She was actually helping me. She instinctively reached up, running her fingers through her loose, long hair, her eyes darting around in a panic. We entered the elevator, ascending to the executive suite. At the end of the long corridor was the CEO's private office. Addison Pierce stepped out just as we arrived. Impeccable in a tailored black suit, he stood tall and imposing. His gaze swept over the group, finally lingering on Daisy. The look in his eyes was entirely different from the way he usually looked at me. There was a spark of undeniable, predatory interest. Daisy froze, her fingers clutching the hem of her blazer. Mentally, she was screaming, "It's happening! Our first official frame together. He's looking at me. He really is. The feed was right. We are absolutely destiny." Addison didn't linger. He turned to me, his tone characteristically cool. "Once you're done showing the new hires around, come to my office." I nodded. Of course. Daisy remained quiet and cooperative throughout, but she kept gravitating toward me, her eyes drifting toward the executive suite whenever she thought I wasn't looking. The young always believed the world was simpler than it was. That evening, I returned to the estate. Addison arrived shortly after. He didn't wrap his arms around me as he usually did, nor did he ask if my day had been exhausting. There was no touch, no warmth. Instead, he sat on the leather sofa, turning an unlit cigarette between his fingers, acting entirely casual. "That new intern, Daisy Campbell, what do you think of her? Here it comes." I kept my face perfectly blank, taking a slow sip from my glass of water. "She seems sweet, quiet, unspoiled." "Unspoiled?" He looked up, his gaze probing my face. "That's all?" I lowered my eyes, my fingers tracing the rim of the glass. I let my voice soften, injecting a faint, carefully measured note of hurt and insecurity into my tone. "What else do you want me to say? She's fresh out of college, young and vibrant. Unlike me. I've been with you for years, Addison. I'm sure the novelty wore off a